Well, in other news, Nike stock craters after a $2 billion cost-cutting measure.
It's true.
It's really hard.
Now how the kid's going to get paid for making these wonderful shoes.
What the fuck?
I'm Jazz Borgonzo and this.
No!
So what's next? Hey, what's up, everyone? Jazz Borgonzo. What's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Wednesday, the post Christmas episode. Well, in a story I like to call things that you might have missed. Nike stock craters after a $2 billion cost-cutting measure announcement. Why? Why would Nike do this? How are those kids in those Chinese sweatshops going to get paid? LeBron, get ready to cut those checks. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Nike stock craters after announcement of a $2 billion cost-cutting measure lowered sales outlook for 24. Look at that. Picture speaks 1,000 words. Ultra woke sportswear giant Nike stock took a tumble more than 10% Friday after news broke that the company was looking to cut a whopping $2 billion from its budget in news of weak sales outlook for the near future, i.e., 24. The company reported that it's footing the bill for $450 million in severance payments. Let that soak in. To employees who are taking buyouts or being otherwise cut from the company. The company's chief financial officer, Matt Friend, told investors Thursday that the costs will be sustained largely in the third quarter. The costs are more than double what the workforce cut back in 2020 when they paid out just over $200 million in severance payments. Nike has not yet told investors what jobs are on the line. The workers have been eventually contacted about losing their jobs thus far. Yes, it's going to be a surprise to everyone, but you'll get a nice hefty paycheck. But the announcements set the company stock down a downward spiral. Nike stock tumbled as much as 12% at the time of writing. The Oregon-based company share price was down 11.3% at $108.60, which is still pretty good, New York Post reported. Nike also reported disappointing sales figures in the second quarter. The company reported sales of $1.86 billion, which was far short of the $1.95 billion analysts expected. Just a bit outside. Sales reported fell short in China. What? Europe and the Middle East and Africa, with strong U.S. and Asian sales. Revenues were up by only about 1% year over year. The numbers prompted the company to expect similarly low growth in 24. This also factored into the stock tumble. The pressures became the impetus to begin cutting costs in a big way. Nike has already been bringing lower cost clothing lines for women to the market, fought the men, and those lower price lines fueled our fitness apparel growth for women in the quarter. According to Nike CEO John Donahue. My thoughts. Now, you could take this a number of ways. You could say, hey, finally people are catching up and saying, hey, you know what? I'm not going to continue to buy shoes from a company that is based in China, made by little 10-year-olds in sweatshops who are getting paid 5 cents a month. Or you could say, hey, you know what? They're a big company. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. They could take the hit, just like in 2020. Well, there was a factor in 2020. It was called the COOF. That was the factor for the cost-cutting measure that they did, $200 billion for severance payments. But in 2023, $450 billion in severance payments, to higher-ups. Because I guarantee you, this money's not going into the Joe Schmo who just got hired the other day in the mailroom. Not happening. Not happening. But I would like to hear thoughts from King Lebroni himself, Lebroni James. What does Lebroni James, the intellectual giant, think about Nike stock cratering? Is he going to be footing the bill? Is he going to be cutting checks? Will he be silent, except when it comes to political issues that he knows nothing about? But I'm sorry, this story wasn't about Lebroni, but it kind of is. The fact of the matter is that What's keeping Nike afloat is not shoes that LeBron wears or any other NBA player currently wears. It's Michael Jordan. It's his Jordan line. His line is keeping Nike afloat. Billions that the Jordan line makes every single year is what keeps Nike afloat. Sure, LeBron makes, LeBron sells shoes, his $250 shoes are selling well in Asia, but little Janie, we just passed Christmas, how many of them got $250 LeBron shoes versus saying, hey, you see those Michael Jordan retros? I like those. Because I'm sure as hell not buying LeBron's. But then again, that's just me. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.